Hello students, once again welcome to the LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Let's start with the course Mathematics 1. Today's chapter is sequence and series, and today we have last topic of this chapter is radius of convergence, that means ROC, and interval of convergence, that means IOC. We can say that. As I told in previous lecture, this last lecture is most important for examination as well as this chapter, because we have to keep all the lecture remember for this topic. Okay, so let's start with the this very last topic of this chapter, and what is radius of convergence and interval of convergence. Let's have a look on this. So this is the basic some topic we have. We have to remember these steps. Let this is our power series. We know that because of this is the power series and power of x minus a. Here a is the center of the series. So here we have un is equal to this entire term is un. So we can use a ratio test un plus 1. So this n becomes n plus 1. This power becomes n plus 1 by taking ratio limit of magnitude of un plus 1 by un. So we have this. By cancel out this, because we can write this term as x minus a raised to n into x minus a. So by cancel out this term, we have remaining x minus a only, and this is as it is. So we can take this outside because it is free from n. So if this term goes out from this magnitude, it will take magnitude, and we have this remaining term this. We will find the value of this, and suppose the value of this is L, so we have x mod x minus a to L. Okay, now as we know the ratio test, if this entire term is less than 1, then it is convergent, greater than 1 it is divergent, equal to 1 then this ratio test is fail. We will apply different tests. So we have by ratio test, this is less than 1, that means that L goes to the right hand side. So mod x minus a less than 1 by L, then power series is convergent. Number 1. Pay more attention here. Number 2, second, if this x minus a into L greater than 1, if we will take L on the right hand side, so mod x minus a greater than 1 by L, this 1 by L here, 1 by L here, then power series is divergent as the ratio test. And if this x minus a 1 by L, then we'll apply another test as I told. Why 1 by L? Because x minus a into L is equal to 1, so x minus a is equal to 1 by L. So we will apply another test. And here this 1 by L, 1 by L, 1 by L is our radius of convergence called R, capital R. We called capital R, ROC. Okay, so what is radius of convergence? You will get here after applying ratio test, or maybe in some example we can apply root test. After applying this, whatever the right hand side of this term x minus a something magnitude, this is our radius of convergence, which is 1 by L. Okay, now we have the power series. There are 3 possibilities. Series is convergent for all x, that means R, radius of convergence is infinitive. Series is convergent for x is equal to a, that means radius of convergence is 0, that means R is 0. And in third case, if capital R is any non-zero positive real number, then the series converges for mod x less than R, mod x minus a less than R, and diverges for mod x minus a greater than R, if this R is other than these two values, infinitive and 0. Okay, so in case C, what we can check? So in case C, we can write this x minus a less than R. That means as we know that if we write this less than something, like this, mod x less than a. That means minus a less than x less than a. We know this inequality. So here minus r less than x minus a less than r. By adding a on these three sides, so a minus r, a cancel out and plus a. So we have this a minus r, x and a plus r. So this is our interval, and the interval in which the series is convergent is called interval of convergence. Okay, and this interval comes from here, case number 3. That means in this interval series is convergent, so this interval rewritten as in this form, and this interval is known as interval of convergence, and this r is known as radius of convergence. Okay, and the point at this x minus a is equal to plus or minus r, because if mode is equal to r, so if we remove mode, so it is equal to plus or minus r. So x is equal to a plus or minus r. This anything can be happen according to that. Okay, so it may be at x is equal to a plus r, it may be convergent or divergent. Here it may be convergent or divergent. If at a minus r it is convergent, then we will put equal to here, and if at x plus r it is convergent, we will put here equal, and for both the value, if given series is divergent, we will not put equal here. So according to that, we have this interval of convergence. Okay, so this is called interval of convergence. Now to understand this ROC and IOC, let's have a look on the example. We have only 2 examples, but if you pay more attention to the first example, you will understand better in next example. Okay, so find radius of convergence and interval of convergence of the series sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity this. Now as I told, we will start with the un. So we will find un plus 1. So n replaced by n plus 1. By taking a ratio and limit, we have this. By cancel out this term, x raised to n, x raised to n, we have x only, and here minus 3 raised to n cancel out, so minus 3 raised to 1. So we have minus 3 raised to 1 and x, and this term as it is. Now if we take this term outside, so minus 3 become plus, but this x is compulsory in magnitude only. And this is already plus, so no need to use magnitude for this. Now if we apply the basic concept of taking n common outside, this will be the 1, so we have 3 into mod x. Now by ratio test, if this less than 1, series convergent, this greater than 1, series divergent, this is equal to 1, this test is failed. Okay, so we have 3 conditions. By ratio test, if 3 mod x less than 1, then series is convergent, and 3 mod x greater than 1, then series is divergent. We can write this as, if we take 3 on the right hand side, so mod x less than 1 by 3, series is convergent, mod x greater than 1 by 3, series is divergent. And what is the meaning of this? We know that 1 minus 1 by 3 less than x less than 1 by 3. Now we will check the convergence test for this 2 value. Before that, we can say that this 1 by 3 is our radius of convergence. Okay, as I told that x minus a less than r, this r is our ROC, radius of convergence. And from this, we get this interval. And for this interval, now we have to check for this 1 minus 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. So, mod x is equal to 1, so x is equal to plus or minus 1 by 3. This is the boundary of this interval. So we will check for 2 different x. So first for x is equal to minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 3. Then we have un is this original question. We will put x is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 here. So minus 1 raised to n, minus 3 raised to n and minus 1 by 3 raised to n. So minus 3 raised to n, minus 3 raised to n cancel out. So we have un is equal to 1 upon under root of this. So now we have new un is this. Now think which test is applicable here. That is your task. Okay, so pause the video and check for this un, this is convergent or divergent. Okay, so this is our simple comparison test. We can take n common from this root. So we have root n that means n raised to 1 by 2. Now by limit comparison test we will check this ratio un by vn. This is if this is finite and non-zero. So by limit comparison test we can check for the vn. We will check this vn by p series, and by p series this power n raised to 1 by 2, p is 1 by 2 which is less than 1, so vn is divergent, and vn is divergent, so therefore un is divergent by comparison test. So un is divergent for x is equal to minus 1 by 3. We have interval this minus 1 by 3 less than x less than 1 by 3. Now minus 1 by 3, this given series that un is divergent, so no equivalent here. Okay, so only we have this is confirmed. Now we have to check for x is equal to 1 by 3. If 1 by 3 gives convergent, so we will put equal to here, otherwise we will drop it. Okay, so let's check for the x is equal to 1 by 3. So this example is we have 3 part. First we will apply ratio test, and we have this less than 1 then convergent, then 1 is divergent, so we will get the ratio, ROC. Then we will check for the equal to 1, something equal to that L is equal to 1. Okay, in that we have plus and minus 2 point. So this is the next point. This is our un which is given already. If we put 1 by 3 here, now this time minus 3 raised to n, and here 1 by 3 raised to n, so minus 1 raised to n as it is, 3 raised to n, 1 by 3 raised to n cancel out, so we have minus 1 raised to n. Okay, so un is minus 1 raised to n by this, and you can say that this is our alternating series. So we will apply Leibniz test, and in Leibniz test we have to check each term is numerically less than its preceding term. For that we have to check mod un is greater than mod un plus 1, and this is greater than 1. So by Leibniz test we'll apply on only, as I told, only on this one, minus is dropped, in Leibniz test. We have to revise that test, and this is 0. So by Leibniz test, given series is convergent for x is equal to 1 by 3. So we have this interval, and for minus 1 by 3 it is divergent, so no equal to, but for 1 by 3 it is convergent, so equal to here. So final answer is this given series is convergent for, because this is a question, given series is convergent for this interval. Other than this interval, given series is divergent. Okay, so let's have a look on the next example. And this interval is written as this. We know that this is open interval, this is closed interval, because 1 by 3 included and minus 1 by 3 is not included in convergence. Okay, in convergence. For more example, this is the question, find radius of convergence, and for what value of x does this series is convergent? Absolutely convergent. Okay, as we have seen in previous example. So solution, un is given. Here you can see that in un each and every term has a power n. Okay, so we can apply root test. So by applying root test, that means whole raised to 1 by n, so whole raised to 1 by n on both sides. So n this cancel out, so this n goes to only denominator, and this n also cancel out. So by taking limit, this mod is plus because this minus 1 is plus because of magnitude. If we take x plus 2 outside, so we will give magnitude, and this gives 1. So we have final answer is this. By a root test, if mod x plus 2 is less than 1, then it is convergent, and its interval is this. How? That we know that minus 1 less than x plus 2 less than 1, by subtracting minus 2 from three sides. So minus 1 minus 2 less than x less than 1 minus 2. So we have minus 3 and this is minus 1. This. And if this is greater than 1, then series is divergent. And for radius of convergence, which is our 1, this. And as we told, this if this equal to 1, then root test is failed. So we have to find the value of x by equal 1, that means plus or minus 1. So minus 3 and minus 1. So now we will check for the x is equal to minus 3 and minus 1, one by one. So for x is equal to minus 3, this given series becomes minus 3 plus 2. Minus 3, where is x? Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1 raised to n, and you know that minus 1 raised to n, minus 1 raised to n, minus 1 raised to 2n, which is even, so it is 1 by n. So un is 1 by n. Un is 1 by n. So by directly P series, no need to comparison test anything else. By P series, P is 1, so un is divergent by P series at x is equal to 3. So for minus 3 it is divergent, so not equality here, that means open interval. Ready? Now for 1, which interval, close or open, it depends on its convergence case. So for x is equal to minus 1, if you put here minus 1, so minus 1 plus 2 is 1, 1 raised to n is 1. So we have un is minus 1 raised to n by n, which is our alternate series. So we will apply Leibniz test, and for Leibniz test we have to check each term is numerically less than its preceding term. I have already said this sentence many times, that you have to keep in your mind. Okay, so this series sigma un, which is alternating series, so mod un is 1 by n. So this is greater than 1, that means each term is numerically less than its preceding term by Leibniz test. Okay, by Leibniz test, this limit is 0 and limit is 0. So by Leibniz test we can say that given series is convergent, and convergent for x is equal to minus 1. So that interval minus 3 less than x less than minus 1 equal to here. Okay, so this is our convergence case, and this is our interval of convergence, open close interval. Okay, as we have seen, there is mentioned absolutely convergent or not. So this series is convergent absolutely for this, and conditionally for this. Why conditionally? Because given series is divergent, but this at mod wala series is convergent. That's why. Okay. So these are the DIYs that you have to solve by yourself. This is again very most important topic, either power series or radius of convergence. Out of this topic, compulsory one example is there in examination. This chapter has maximum weightage in examination. So again I am just telling, use pen and paper and solve all the practice examples. If you have query, then you can contact me. Okay, I'll be there for you. So keep practicing, keep learning. We will see you soon with next lecture with new chapter. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.